In today's video, we are going to be talking about 5 limitations that you might encounter when using the pre-built tables here in Google Sheets. So the first one would be tables do not grow with dynamic data. So if you have your dataset converted into a table, and let's say you're going to be adding a column, let's add a column right here. There we go. And you're going to be adding a sequence of numbers using the sequence formula. There you have it, and as you see, our table did not grow with our additional data. Of course, you can always adjust the table range, like so. But that would mean that you're going to have to do those adjustments every time, instead of having the table expand with those dynamic data that you add. Our second limitation would be table references don't work everywhere. So we have 3 examples right here. For the import range, it will give you an error saying that it cannot find a range or sheet for the imported range. For the indirect formula, it will tell you that the range that you have entered is not a valid cell range or reference. Also with your charts, if we try and edit this and include a table reference on this data range right here, if I press enter, that additional table reference that we added will be ignored. However, if you do try and add it to a data validation, like this one right here, if I go to edit, you'll see that the range that is included right here is actually a table reference from our previous sheet. So although table references do work with data validation, it cannot work with some of these functions right here and with your charts. Our third limitation would be no custom data validation inside the tables. If let's say I want to add a rule on this range right here or on this cell, if I right-click on it, go to View Cell More Actions at the bottom and select Data Validation. If I click on Add a Rule, Table Column Type updated to Drop-Down List only. Now, if I go to the criteria, the only 2 options that I can select would be Drop-Down and Drop-Down from a range. If I try and add an empty column right here and do another type of data validation, add rule. Again, the only options that will be given to me would be drop down and drop down from a range. So no other type of criteria or data validation inside your tables. Our fourth limitation is that you cannot merge your cells within your table. If I try and merge my headers right here, click on merge in the toolbar, you will be given the message that you can't merge cells within a table. Now, this is quite understandable because this tool, these pre-built tables are used for structured data. Therefore, merging cells will not make it compatible with its settings. And finally, our fifth limitation would be its design. So the overall look of our pre-built tables are quite good, but if you do want to try and add some border lines in between your rows, let's go to borders right here, select horizontal borders. There we go. If I try and add another region right here, you'll see that those horizontal borders will not be applied to our newly added data. Now, if I do want to add another border, all I have to do would be to repeat that process of adding those horizontal borders. So having to do that every time there's new data would be a hassle instead of having just a table adjust with those custom format that you apply within the table. Another one would be the table colors. So you have some limited colors to select right here. Even if you try and customize a color or use the eyedropper tool right here, colors that you do want to choose are not all available for you to choose from in this surface right here. So there you have it. If you've encountered other limitations with these pre-built tables, feel free to comment them down below. And those were the 5 limitations in using pre-built tables here in Google Sheets. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, do leave a like and subscribe for more helpful videos. See you on the next one.